Say, I see mostly small kids with whole tablets instead of phones. Yeah, I think usually parents get it for them not so that they can be like texting other kids, but because they want them to be able to just like watch videos. I think it's just for YouTube and Netflix and whatever the fuck, instead of sitting them in front of the TV, giving them a tablet so they can bring it. I think that's usually why like they get that. I always see kids with the little like iPad training wheels. What is it? Tablet holder baby. They make that like baby iPad holder where there's this huge like set of 2 rubber handles. Maybe not tablet holder, tablet case. Holy fuck, there's so many. This is a crazy market, dude. This is an insane market. You must be able to make $1 billion selling iPad cases for babies. Like this. These ones. Where it's got the giant rubber handles and it's like super rubberized on the outside, so if they throw that shit into a window, it won't even break. You know? Those. It always looks like little like baby iPad training wheel shit, you know? I see that all the time. It's terrible. And they're huge. They're huge. Tablet holder for babies, I can't. That makes me sad. I mean, I will say, if you parent your kid most of the time, and you want to set them in front of the iPad for like an hour or two so you can like take your own shower, especially if you're like a single mom. You put them in a chair near the shower so you can kind of like peek out and see them, but you just want them to sit there and be content, you know, and you need to get in the shower and take a shower and they're awake and you just have to. Yeah, there are going to be like these times throughout the day where you need to just do something. You need to vacuum real quick. You got a real active kid and it's the perfect time to vacuum. Can't do it later because it'll be late at night and you have an apartment, but you got to do it now, but they're awake now. It's not bedtime. Shit, what do I do? Give them an iPad for a short bit. Like, I don't think there's a problem with it here and there, you know? Because people have been putting their kids in front of TVs for ages, you know? But the difference is, like, what are they watching? You got some good channels. You got dude, you got Miss Rachel. Holy shit. I think she's, like, one of the most watched YouTubers, and she does like full educational for babies kind of programs and stuff. She's like insanely good. And she's got a channel that is like just filled with like insanely good content for them to be watching. She's the new Mr. Rogers, kind of. But you know, if you put that in front of your baby, not so bad. I think the other thing to do is to teach them that they don't always get to choose what's on the screen. So when you have parental controls on, you can make it so that you can set up a playlist to autoplay, and touching the screen does nothing. They have to press like a certain button pattern, and then it brings up a prompt, and then type in a password for you to unlock the screen again, for them to like be able to press it. So that way, the kid has to sit there and watch, and they don't get to be in control of the device and what it's doing. It's just a TV for them. You know what I mean? And I wish more parents knew how to use parental controls, because they're really good like that. They're really good. But, you know, there's a lot of good that can be done. People just have to be active with it. So giving my kid an iPad really helped with his speech development, numbers, and ABCs. Yeah. Especially if they have a certain type of speech impediment, or there's a certain type of sound that they're not good at saying yet. There are people who make entire videos where they're like, oh, is your kid having trouble with S's? They sound like THs. Have them watch this. Have them go through this. And it's like not as good as a speech therapist sitting with them, but it works a lot of the time, you know? There's a lot of really good stuff. People just don't put the time in to find it, you know? They just don't. They just don't, man. So people are always saying how sad it is that kids use tablets, but when he was a kid, my dad was told reading books would rot his brain. Yeah. I was told that curated television would rot my brain. Yep. I was told that watching cartoons was bad for me. I'm sure many of you were. Many people were told that like normal television was rotting brains. Kids need to go outside. If they're not outside, they're not being enriched, even though going outside and throwing sticks at a wall is like all you had to do in a city, you know? Wanted to play handball but couldn't because there's no ball, so we just like had one stick that fell from that one tree that existed on the block and we would just throw it at the wall. and see how far we can make it bounce. You know, like how is that better? How is that better? I don't know. I don't know. No clue. People previously complained about couch potatoes. Yeah. Yeah. I do think that's true, though. You said I was told SpongeBob would make me gay and stupid, and I'm not stupid. Ooh. There's a really funny article, or there's really funny articles, plural, from the early 19th century about how this toxic new art form would corrupt the youth. The new art form was novels. Oh no. James Joyce's Ulysses turned me gay, dude. This popular art form killed my brain. I'm not a smart fella, I'm a fart smella, all because of James Joyce's writing, man. Fucked up. Deep cut, if you know, you know. Watching too much TV might give you square eyes. Yeah. So true, so true. Clockwork Orange turned me into a freak. I read 12 Angry Men, and it was fucking over, dude. Personality shifted forever. Forever. Ulysses will mess with your brain. I loved that book. I don't recommend it to anyone. I don't want to read it again. Speaking of sexy clothes, why is underboob so popular but undersack is so rare? Well, I think it's because boobs aren't quite genitalia. I don't think they legally count.